Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criterias. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criterias. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if this actually meets our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we actually have 8 games to share with you. You can as well check our hand-picked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. So in our today's list, the first match in our list is actually in the Nicaragua, that's Liga Primera. It is actually a match between Real Esteli FC playing versus Juventus Managua. So here, if we check at the standings, we are going to see that Esteli actually have the best stand here. They have actually played 13 games, scoring 21 goals, conceding 7, as compared to its opponent Juventus Managua that has actually played 13, scoring 19 goals and conceding 21. So if we now look at the form of these both teams, we are going to see that Esteli has a better form, having played 5 games, scoring 10 goals, conceding 3, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 5, scoring 10 goals and conceding 12. So if we now look at this performance rate of Esteli, we can see that they are really good as compared to its opponent Juventus Managua. Now if we now check the head-to-head, you can see the head-to-head this same year 2022 played between these two teams. You can see that Esteli has always lead. You can see Esteli 2-1 from here. You can see Esteli here 3-1. And this time, the most recent that they met, Esteli was actually away. They played with Juventus at Juventus Managua at home. So Juventus actually played its best defense. But this time, Esteli is still coming home. You can see it from here. Esteli is still coming home. And therefore, we are expecting it to actually beat Juventus Managua as one of the possibility. Second possibility is that we are actually expecting an over 1.5 in this game. That's in the Nicaragua Liga Primera. The next in our list is actually in the China Jia League. It's actually between Kunshan Football Club playing versus Gyeonggi WFC. If we check at the standings here, we are going to see that Kunshan actually have a better standing as compared to its opponent Bedamen. Here you can see that Kunshan has actually played 24 games, scoring 58 goals and conceding 16, as compared to its opponent Bedamen that has actually played 24 matches, scoring 31 goals and conceding 37. Now we will try to check for the form of these teams. We are going to see that Kunshan here has the best form. They have actually played 5 games, scoring 19 goals, conceding 5. In other words, very offensive, and they are also very defensive, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 5, scoring 6 goals and conceding 7. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Kunshan, you are going to see that they have a very better performance. You can see Kunshan 4, Kunshan 6, Kunshan 5, Kunshan 2. You can see they are very good here as compared to its opponent that is actually very average. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, we are going to see that way back 2021, whenever they met, it has actually been an over 1.5. You can see Kunshan was home this time, actually ended 6-0. But this time, Kunshan is coming home and it has the best form and the best standing. Therefore, we are actually expecting it to actually win as one of the possibility here. Second possibility being the fact that we are actually expecting an over goal as well. That is an over 1.5 as another good possibility. The next in our list is actually still in the Chai League, but this time it's actually between Jindao playing versus Haenuyu. So let's give it a wait while this page is being loaded so that we can check at the standings rate as well as the form and the performances. Now, if we look, you can see it here. We have Haenuyu Football Club playing versus Beijing Institute. So now, if we look at the standings here, we are going to see that Haenuyu actually have the third standing. They've actually played 24 match, scoring 45 goals, conceding 18, as compared to its opponent that is actually right down at the list of this table. They have actually played 24 games, scoring 10 goals and conceding 60. In other words, they are very, very conceding. If we now check the form of these teams, we are going to see that Haenuyu actually have a better form as compared to its opponent. So now, if we look at the standings of Haenuyu, we are going to see that they have a better performance rate as compared to its opponent. Now, if we look at the form, the head-to-head of these two, we are going to see that it was really way back, as the last 2020 ended as 1:1. But this time, Haenuyu actually have a better performance rate and the best form as compared to its opponent, Beijing Institute. Therefore, we are actually expecting the home team to win as the best possibility in this game. The next here in our list is actually in the Myanmar National League. It's actually between Rakim United playing versus Shan United FC. Here, if we look at the standings, we are going to see that this Rakim United is the last of the table as compared to Shan United that has actually played 14 games, scoring 24 goals, conceding 8, as compared to its opponent that has played 14, scoring 10 and conceding 42. If we look at the form, we are going to see that Shan United actually have the second form, having played 5 games, scoring 6 goals, conceding 2, as compared to its opponent that has played 5, scoring 5 goals and conceding 21. If we look at the performance rate of Rakim United, you can see that they have almost lost every game here as compared to its opponent that has actually win most of his game, and they have actually draw just a few. In other words, they are better in performance rate as compared to its opponent. Therefore, if we now look at the head-to-head between these two teams, this same here, we are going to see that Shan United was home. It actually beat Rakim United 2-0. And this time again, we still have Shan United going away and Rakim United coming home. But still yet, Shan has a better performance rate. We are therefore expecting it to win as the best possibility here. Second possibility being the fact that an over 1.5 goal might also occur in this match full time as the next possibility. The next in our list is actually in the South Korea League. Is actually the match is actually the South Korea WK League Women. It's actually a match between Gyeonggi WFC playing versus Seoul WFC. And of course, if we try to look at the standings here, we are going to see that Gyeonggi women actually have the second form here standings. They have actually played 20 matches, scoring 41 goals, conceding 18, as compared to its opponent Seoul women that has actually played 20, scoring 29 goals, conceding 38. If we look at the form of these two teams, we are going to see that Gyeonggi, that is Gyeonggi women, have actually played 5, scoring 6, conceding 3, as compared to Seoul women that has actually played 5, scoring 10 goals and conceding 10. So you can see the performance rate of Gyeonggi women. They are better as compared to Seoul, who is also good in scoring. Therefore, this time, we are not going to pick a particular team having a better performance here. We are instead going for an over goal. This time, you can see it can be concluded here. The last match met between these two teams, this same here, actually ended as 4-2. That's an over 1.5 and also an over 2.5 goals. Same way, the same here, it actually ended as 1-2. So here, the best possible chances here is an over 1.5 goal as one of the best possibility. Second possibility being the fact that we are still expecting an over 2.5 goals in this game. The next in our list is actually still in the South Korea WK League. It's actually a match between Incheon Steel playing versus Sejong Sport Toto. Here, of course, if we look at the standings, we can see that Hidai Steel women actually have a better standing here, having played 20 games, scoring 41 goals and conceding 13, as compared to its opponent Sejong Sport Toto women that has actually played 20, scoring 18 goals and conceding 42. In other words, they are very conceding, as well as its opponent is very offensive. Therefore, if we look at the form, we are going to see that from the form table, Steel women actually have a better form, having played 5 games, scoring 9 goals, conceding 1, as compared to its opponent Spototo that has actually played 5, scoring 6 and conceding 13. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Steel women, you can see that they have a good performance rate as compared to its opponent Spototo that has almost lost every match, and of course they are very conceding. You can see Pototo 6, Pototo 5, they conceive a lot of goals. And if you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you are going to see that this same year, 2022-2022, whenever these two teams meet, it has always ended as an over 1.5 as well as an over 2.5. This time you can see that Steel women was actually away, but still yet it beats Pototo 3-0. And this time it is coming home. Therefore, we are expecting Steel women to take that home advantage and beat Pototo even more goals. Therefore, the best possibility to go here is an over 1.5 as one of the possibility. Second possibility being the fact that we are also expecting an over 2.5 goal to also occur in this game. The next in our list is actually in the Singapore. This time is the Singapore Cup. Is actually a match between Abirex Niigata playing versus Young Lion. Of course, if we look at the standings, we are going to see that Young Lions actually have the best standing here. And Abirex has the 4th position in its league, which is Group A in its group. But this time, though they haven't played any games, but of course we can check from the head-to-head. If we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, this same year, 2022, you can see it here, 2022, 222, 222, and 2022. You can see that all the 4 times that they have actually met is always an over 2.5 goals as well as an over 1.5. So this time we are still expecting an over 1.5 goal to actually occur as one of the best possibility. Second possibility being the fact that we are still expecting an over 2.5 goals to actually occur in this game. The next in our list is still in the Singapore Cup, but this time it's actually a match between Lion City Seoul WFC playing versus Casa FC. Of course, still here we having there is no match that has recently played between these two teams. But of course, in this cup, the cup has not yet started, but we can still predict this by making sure that we look at the head-to-head of these two teams played recently. We can see that this year, 2022, 2022, 2022, that's 4 times they have actually met. All the times it has always been an over 1.5 as well as an over 2.5 goals. So of course here we can say that the best possible prediction here is an over 1.5 as one of the possibility. Second possibility being the fact that we are also expecting an over 2.5 goal to actually occur in this game. So you can as well check our hand-pick 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for new post notifications and updates, and see you again in our next episode. Bye bye. And now I know